Okay, so welcome to lesson 6. And today I just wanted to do, we do an interactive session where you ask questions, ask me the things that I have experienced. But I'm going to give you my journey from 2020. That was during COVID anyway. But before that, just as usual, before we start our class, I just wanted us to go through some of the things that I had asked you to turn in. So the first thing we will go through will be lesson 5, just to check on the assignment on lesson 5. So we had 3 types of analysis and 3 types of charts. I didn't have any quarrels with the assignment. You did some very nice screenshots of the charts which we will be using, which are the candlestick charts, the bar charts, and also the line chart. And every other thing was correct, so it's commendable. So the other thing that we'll go through is the questionnaire that I sent you. So in the questionnaire, I had asked you what motivated you to start forex trading, and I just wanted to get to understand you from your point of view, from your background of the business that you have. So that was okay. Then what are your short-term and long-term goals? You had start trading like right now, which is okay. No, it's fine. You see, I can now understand you from you, and I can now if this is what she wants, then how can I assist her to the maximum?
I thought even I deleted that thing.
No, it's fine. It's fine. By the way, this is fine because I'm not, this class, I only share it with you. So every student, I share with them their own class. I don't use personal classes for present to people. Okay. So
Okay.
confidence, be consistent. That's fine. Return of ROI of 1,000 per day. It is achievable depending on which size of account you have. So that's fine. Ability to trade 2 sessions, that is okay, totally fine, or even 1 session. Like right now, because of the conflicting routines, because I have students, I am thinking of foregoing one of my trading sessions because of the classes and also preparation session. So I'm finding some conflict at the moment. So 1 session is enough, and I'm going to show you why. Ability to approach the market in any situation. Yes, in a consolidative market, in a trending market, etc, etc. Then long term, confidence 30,000 a month. That is really great, and that is fine. Be a mentor, make trading.
Is what?
My
What? It's a
now,
lot.
now I'm saying it's okay. It is achievable because every single thing that we are doing here
Okay.
is according to scalability. Okay, if you can do $1,000 with an account of $100 or $10,000, then if you have $100,000, why wouldn't you make this kind of money? So you just need to increase your capital through either funded means or other means or personal funds to set up to make up that kind of money. So it's not at all order. It's a good thing. Then trading preferences, you want to be a day trader. Now, this will be dictated by some of the factors I'm going to talk to you about, day trading and swing trading and position trader. When you get to this topic, I'm going to enlighten you with some of the few things that you might do to know what kind of a trader you are. And I'm also going to answer a questionnaire, which is going to tell you what you kind of a trader you are currently. That doesn't mean that it is not subject to change. It can change as we move on, as your expertise is growing. Because as a novice trader, higher time frames is what you look at. When you go to the lower time frames, as a new trader, you get very confused. And I'll show you why. I can look at 1 minute and trade, and then I can go to 5 minutes and trade it. I can go to 1 hour and trade it. And when I do so, because sometimes the market can be so rough in the lower time frame. Sometimes it can be so clean, and that is the only place where you're getting up opportunities. So I'll show you how to hop, how to be a day trader, how to be a swing trader, how to be a scalper at the same time. But you're gonna know your personality. So when you see, hey, ninatwangwa sana na market kama nina scalp, then unachana nayo, you go to the next one. And you don't stay for too long, because the lower the time frame you go, the better you need to be as a trader. Okay, so what trading strategy have you tried so far and which ones interest you the most? I've tried all strategies with proper guideline or a reason to, I've tried all strategies with proper guideline or a reason to enter a trade. I didn't quite get that one, but I don't think you have done all strategies. There are so many.
Okay, so what I meant is I've tried the trend so the fundamentals, right?
Yes.
And I've tried the technical, but both I've entered because I have a reason. Example, if it's fundamental, it's because of the news and because I'm following something. You get,
Yes.
and if it's technical, probably support and resistance like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. So we'll just go through that. Then what do you find most challenging about analyzing the market? Okay. How do you know when to enter a trade and exit a trade? Okay. Using trading view, fine. I'm going to teach you everything. The losses, blowing account. Okay. How do you prefer to learn? Interactive sessions, practicals. Okay. So what we're going to do is
Yeah.
most of this from tomorrow, this is what we're going to do. But I will do most of the illustrations. Then I will give you time to go and practice with the illustrations, then send it to me. Then we can look at them and move on and move on and move on. Then expectations and goals. What do you expect to gain from this course? Confidence, of course, consistent profit while trading, pass pro farms, get to know risk management, growth, mentally disciplined, managing myself. Good. How much time can you dedicate? This is now another place I saw, but I wanted to ask you what you actually meant. Monday to Friday, 7 hours, 2 hours during the day, and 6 hours in the evening from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. I didn't quite get what you said. How 7 hours?
During the day.
So 8 hours per day.
Yeah. So in the evening from 5 until 10, I'm available.
Yeah.
And then during the day, I can get 2 hours.
You can get 2 hours.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's fine because it is the way you have set it. And I will show you because why I ask this because I need to know how your daily routine is. So one of the fine days I'm gonna give you.
Okay. I think I can share my daily routine. I made it today.
Okay.
Yeah, because and then Nikona, you're what is it called? You're changing the time.
Or change or from 2 to 2:30. No, I'm not changing the time.
Yeah.
What I'm doing, if anything changes, then I will communicate in advance. But from the last 2 days, it's just that you find there is or you shared a file with me. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. I just saw it on my phone. But as we move, because number one, I've realized that there are some things I had not considered when putting the class. For instance, like marking assignments. And you see, I'm not marking only one assignment. I'm marking 3 assignments. And then what is happening is that students are sending random times. If I tell these students send between 4 hours, they are not doing that. So this first week, there might be some challenge. Okay? This second week, sorry. Because last week, it was fine. Then it went along and it wasn't fine. So I hope I'm going to rectify that in the course of the week. Mariana, you have disappeared.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
You unanisikia?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm saying apologies for that.
No problem.
Yes, so what I'm going to do is I'll give you and I'll send an email with a conclusive routine because some of these things are interfering with a lot of my plans. Okay, so how comfortable are you taking risks? What is your approach in managing them? I don't know anything about risk management because I always want a quick return. That's okay. Personally, I think everything. So we are gonna use a lot of our energy to help you know how to manage your risk. Okay, this you're gonna put into context. Then, have you experienced significant losses? How did you handle them? Yes. So you took a break. Do more research on my way to get back to convince myself that losing is not. Yeah, there's some truth here and some some small truth kidogo. Because the last time when you told me you had an issue with the market, you still went back and put in money with a robot. So we need to know how we are going to rectify that. And that's why I'm trying to tie your hands. So when I'm trying to tie your hands, I don't want to be so to seem as if I'm being quite rough, but I know the detriments. And when you make one wrong decision in trading, it might escalate and make you lose a lot of money. So I know what happens here. Okay, so kana nakwambia Mariana, achana na market kwanza, just take a break, force yourself to be off the charts. There's a reason why I'm saying that. Then routine and discipline. Describe your current trading routine. So it depends on signals. Now, it will be crazy for me to ask you, but you do this on your own time. I'm not gonna tell you the time that you're going to do this, but with signals, I will tell you that I had subscribed to 10 lifetime signals from different traders who are very good traders even today. But I'm telling you, it was one of the most dangerous things I ever did, because it was one reason why I used to over leverage my account, because I used to think the guy who is giving signals is so good that they cannot lose. And then you would see when you enter, you lose one trade. Then they'd send like 3 trades in a row, then those trades will be winners. And you will not take any of those signals because you are carrying fear from the previous signal. So be very cautious when you're using signals. And I will tell you that for a fact. They can really, really dent your trading and your image in trading. Inaweza kudistort your image ya kutrade. So if you have signals that you're paid for, as much as they are painful, I would recommend, kama sio kuzidelete, mute those groups and stay away from them. How do you stay disciplined and motivated during both profitable and unprofitable times? Being profitable is already a motivation for me. That's fine. Well, on a loss, I try to go either read a book on Forex, go on YouTube, do more research, basically to remind myself why I started this journey. Trying to remind myself that being employed is not my space. That's okay. So we're going to go through all this, and I will continue custom making the the content that I have. And I will make sure that by the time we are finishing the second week and we're getting to the tough sections in section 3, I'm going to consider what is in your questionnaire. Now, let me do my presentation on who I am as we move forward and my 4-year journey with the markets. We're just going to follow through just to save time in the market. So good afternoon, Mariana. My full names are Kevin Karanja Kamau, and I'm excited to share my journey in Forex with you. So my background, I was born in Machakos, but raised in Kiambu County. I've always have had a passion for business and entrepreneurship, having run over 16 different businesses. So my first job and where I started my entrepreneurship was a delivery guy for my cousin who employed me as a bookkeeper. I quickly moved up to be an assistant accountant at his shop in River Road. So I soon discovered the lucrative potential of brokering goods to shops and transitioned into that business. So as I was employed, I quit. Ama nilifutwa, one of the two, sikumbuki. But it's because nilikuwa mtaf. So ungeniambia niende overtime, mi sikuwa najua overtime. I used to go do my things overtime because I was still young after Form 4. So nikaanza kudiscover that you could go get goods from government offices, which people have supplied, and go sell to shops at cheaper prices and make a killing. So I ventured into that business, but later on I figured out that is purely theft. So ni kama kazi zangu ya pili ilikuwa kama mwizi Nairobi, because anyway, that's the business that I used to do. And then later on nikakuja kuona all this money I'm making, 20 Gs a day, 30 Gs a day. I'm a student in Campo. It was good money, but I raved it all anyway. So various business ventures. So I ventured into mushroom farming. I used to sell Kenyeji eggs, wholesale, and door-to-door sales of Moya Pishori in offices. So before I got here, I have done so much. So the reason I'm telling you this is because I know maybe it's something that you have done or you are doing, or you have so many businesses you put together, and it's a good thing. And maybe it will work for you. I don't know. But for me, it just shows that I was a jack of all trades. So I also opened an office in town. I tried importing goods, and specifically I imported toners and cartridges from China. I used to see people who are selling toners and cartridges very rich, and I had been employed in that business by my cousin, and it was actually what I was brokering. So when I moved from brokering and made so much money from brokering, I went to start importing goods. So all the money I made, so I did like a million point five, started trying to import things from China. Now the big batch, my first batch came out fake, and I burnt a lot of money in that deal. So I had my stresses. So burning up 1.5 million in one strike and its business, that can change you. So I closed my businesses, got in debt, a lot of debt, because people had given me goods from their offices also to supply. I have lost most of my capital. I just know how to hustle. I don't know how to borrow. So yeah. So then I went home, closed shop, lost my relationship because my girlfriend then thought I was mad and crazy because I used to do extreme risks. And she left, and I was depressed for a time. Then I stayed at home, and I went back home to my parents' place, and I closed down everything. And I said, I'm going to start life afresh. So I practically went back and started my life afresh. Then I asked myself, hizi mashamba zote zimeka huku watu hawa market na ulizwa nasikia watu wakiuliza sura ya mashamba, naweza ingia. No one specifically aliniingisha kwa mashamba. So I started marketing real estate. And God blessed me again at that time. And I was able to start making money and finished my school, campus. Then after that, I opened a restaurant in Ruaka in 2020, beginning January, when COVID had not yet hit. So I opened it was called Justin, still in Ruaka even today, next to Quickmart. So it was a partnership. Opened the restaurant. Still runs today, but I don't have any shareholding. I sold my shareholding because I had to decide when later on that Forex is what I wanted, because in March 2020, I started trading Forex. I had it before. I had even mentioned it to some friends of mine like 2 years back. That was in 2018. But because I was in other businesses and I didn't see the need of doing it. But now, because I am doing real estate is good, but not sustainable, because you could sell one property, make $500,000, sell another, make $1 million, but you'd stay for long without making a sale, because these were high-end products, because you're selling in Lavington, Kileleshwa, Ruaka, and the like. So in my niche, where I used to sell to high-end people, I couldn't get a lot. So I said, I want a business where I can make consistent gains. So started learning Forex. It had fewer barriers to entry. So you could only put $100, then flip it or what. But I was deep down in it. I had come across with some people who I asked how they made it, and they told me it is a very tough business. So when I was getting in, some friends of mine asked me, hey, when are you gonna make money? I told them, you're gonna see me in the next 3 years. Right now, I don't have an answer for that. If I will still survive in the next 3 years in that business, then I will start making money. But if I don't survive after 3-4 years in the business, then I'll know it wasn't for me. So the problem with Forex is that it's a big sacrifice. But I knew that I couldn't succeed in 1 month because I didn't have a mentor per se. So what I did, I went online, met some traders like Kojo Forex, a Ghanaian trader, another friend of his called Joe Trader. I also met some South African guys who are called the Twins, Goat FX. I also met some company called PAFX. And I decided to purchase lifetime signals. And those lifetime signals were very expensive, because I remember I used to pay for Kojo Forex's lifetime for 500 USD. I paid his course, 3 days mentorship for another 400 USD. So I remember, I think in Kojo alone, I used $1,000, and I kept paying and paying and paying and paying so much. I think in Forex, I have used over $6,000 just trying to find the holy grail. just paying stuff, paying for signals, buying robots. I did all that. So when I see anyone doing that, I don't blame them because I was there and I did it. When I see people trying to shine and show you that they're all glamorous behind the screen, it's not true. People, of course, my parents, friends thought Forex is gambling or a scam. And to an extent, I had come to start believing them because after first year, blowing accounts, second year, so and so. So just to go in order, I just had a very fast few years. I had numerous failures. I had blown accounts. I had become very stressed in trading. So because I experienced significant losses, but I had already anticipated these losses. And I knew that I'm also struggling with myself. I'm struggling with discipline. I'm struggling with not letting go of my friends because Forex started sucking me in. It started sucking me in and in and in. Because I used to find myself, you're trading because you want to show off as a person, you are making a lot of money. You'd go with your floating P&L sometimes because you're not going to lose all the time. Sometimes you're going to be in deep profits. You're going to be given a signal, and that signal is going to give you like 900 USD. And when you think this is 90K I'm making in minutes, you even carry your phone to the club to show people you're floating P&L because you have no idea what you just got yourself into. And you think now because I have signals, I am good to go, I can have a free life, nothing to worry about, I can make all my money. I came to understand that Forex is a zero-sum game, meaning for every winner, there is a loser. And it dawned on me that the other guy on the machine who is taking my money every single day is extremely smart. And they are extremely experienced in this business. They know when to enter, they know when to exit, and they know when to sit on their hands when the market is not in their favor. They understand that. So I realized that this market is highly, highly competitive. It is highly competitive. And that is what I came to actually understand. I didn't know this prior, that I required a lot of deep, deep understanding of the market dynamics. I discovered my weaknesses during that period of turmoil, and such as fear of execution. I was paralyzed completely. I couldn't execute the market. I had stress every time when I'm trading the market, and so many other things that were actually happening. So I had fear of missing out. Anytime I used to see a move, I used to try and chase that move. Then immediately I enter the market. It's like it's new. It's like it was waiting for me, and it takes all my money. And I used to wonder, is there somebody who is spying on my platform? Because anytime you enter, the market reverses against you. So I realized that there was so much. So my consistency came after 2.5 years of dedicated learning and practice. I had bought all apps. I used to blow accounts. I used to cry, come back to the machine, back test and practice, back test, learn a lot of education. I bought courses. I bought the Forex Scalper. I subscribed to Smart Money Concept. I went to people who are called WWA. Right now, YouTube, there's Waka. He has his own channel. They were a group of 3 guys. They are guys who we revered. I learned market structure, market nature. So I used to learn this from this person, paid internships. I had another one from a guy called Rocks FX. And these courses were damn expensive because subscribing to them, I used to subscribe 500 USD, the cheapest, or 500 euros, or 500 pounds, or 700 pounds, ending up bleeding a lot. But I was deliberately. I realized that Forex trading demanded resilience, it demanded grit, and it demanded discipline. Demanded. If you're shy or fall of these 3 things and you haven't learned over time, I've come to realize it is detrimental to trading. And you will find yourself in a lot of issues. So I started developing a trading routine. So I developed a strict daily routine, balancing my trading activities with my personal life. This routine helped me stay disciplined and focused on my goals. So I used to create like 100 of these daily routines. I used to find myself creating one daily routine, creating another, creating another. I kept on creating daily routines after daily routines, always. And I kept editing them until I was comfortable with what I was actually looking for in the market. So the routine helped me stay disciplined and focused on my goals. And I didn't shy off from tweaking it because this moment I could do this. The other moment I could do that. So I realized now, Kevin, what you need to do, come up with a good daily routine. If it needs you to change it, change it. If you feel uncomfortable, sometimes I used to put 3 hours of sleep. Then I find that that day I was unproductive, wholly unproductive. So then I realized, no, I need to change this. Then I realized, oh, I have stopped spending time with my children. Then I realized I need to do this and this and this. And that is how I actually came up with my routine. Then the structured routine is essential for success in Forex trading. I'm happy that you've sent me your routine. Now, will it be the last routine that you're going to make? No. And I will keep on helping you realign and align your trading routine. So, because it helps me manage my time effectively and maintaining a balanced life. I don't want to spend so much time in Forex, then forget my children or my family. So, lessons and insights that I learned in that period. Fear and emotions. Fear is the biggest obstacle for traders, whether it's fear of executing trades or fear of losses. It's crucial to manage emotions and stay calm under pressure. These are not things you're going to learn in 1 month. It's not something that you're going to learn in 3 days. It's not something that you're going to learn in a very short time. It will take you a lot of time for you to get over your fear because I don't know your threshold. I don't know what stresses you. I don't know what you are in. I don't know what positions you've put yourself. So this fear is something you have to work. So when I'm telling you, you're going to progress on, I don't know, maybe I'm going to teach you a very good strategy, but you'll have fear of executing your strategy. I don't know. So I pray that as we move on, you will be better and better. Less is more. Overtrading can be detrimental. It's better to focus on quality trades rather than quantity. There is no one size fits all strategy in Forex. Each trader must find what's work best for them. The main reason why I am teaching for quite some time is not the fact that I know you cannot get things within a month. No, I know I can teach you everything within a month, but I will not have learned what kind of a person you are to help you. Because I don't know if you're going to be a trader who wants to execute many trades like I do. I can execute even 50 positions. Yes, that is how I am. I don't stress over it. I don't think about it. I just execute. I will lose first trade, lose second trade, lose that trade, win the fifth trade. I will stack it in. I will stack it in. I will stack it in because I'm trading lower time frames. I'm trading different lot sizes, and that is how I am. I don't know if that's what you're going to be. Have my students been do they trade the same, all of them? No, they don't. I can see somebody who wants to trade the higher time frame, somebody who tells me, Mimi Kevin, siwezi guza 1 minute. After being the whole time in the class, and they said, no, 1 minute, I don't want to touch it. And they're the ones who make that decision. I'm not the one who makes that decision for them. Okay? So that is something that I have to know. Another thing, you have to align Forex with your personality. That's one thing I have come to see. So successful trading aligns with one's personality. So as we move on, I'm going to pray that we are going to find out the kind of personality that you are, and I will help you be the best trader that you can be. That is what I hope to achieve. Synchronizing your trading activities with personal life ensures a sustainable and balanced approach. I used to think I can stay in the charts for 18 hours, which I used to do sometimes. But then I used to be a stranger in my own house. You stay with your kids, they don't know you, but you stay in the same place, you have your office in the house, but they don't know you. So I said that Forex, anytime Forex comes in my personal life, that I cannot have Bible study with my kids, that I cannot stay with my kids, I don't allow it to infringe. That's why I went and crafted a trading routine that has Forex in it, family in it, and a lot of businesses in it. That is how I manage myself. So in summary and conclusion, Forex trading has taught me valuable lessons, including resilience, discipline, and the importance of structured routine. It's a journey that requires constant learning. I keep learning every day. So when you meet me today, you're not going to meet me the other week the same. There's something the market has given me that it gives me every single day, and I can make better judgments in the market. So just stay patient and persistent. The road to success in Forex trading is challenging, but rewarding. Okay? I hope I have given a snippet of how I have come all the way through to where I am today. It's just a summary. So out of that, I will open the floor to questions. Mariana. Mariana. Yes.
So do you think if you had a mentor, you would be different? Would you start winning less than 2 years? Like, it took a long time. Do you think if you had a mentor, you would be somewhere before that?
Yes, I think if I had a mentor who was honest with me from the start. You see, it's not that I didn't have mentors. As I told you, I subscribed to all these lessons and all these courses. So I was looking for a mentor that time. But my judgment on who a good mentor was a very big problem, because I thought that the mentor I should have is somebody who is making a lot of money. So what it ended up doing is that when I got those mentors, I used to choose mentors who had 3-day courses, 1-week course, 2-week course. That is what used to appeal to me most of the time. So I used to find myself that, yes, nimepata mentor. But unfortunately, those mentors were 3-day. And then these people were businessmen. I didn't understand that at that time. I used to think they were snobs and crazy guys, but they were there for the money. They wasn't there to teach you anything. So they used to give $500, 3-day, one-on-one. Then you pay like 50 guys. Then the guy makes 25,000 USD just from teaching. But it didn't dawn on me that that was the case. So I had a wrong judgment of what I wanted to be taught. I thought there was something they used to do on the charts that used to make them so good. But then they used to tell us, it took me 7 years for me to get here. But it didn't hit me in my mind that they were talking from a point of experience. It just dawned on me later. If this guy is doing this, yes, and he said that he has succeeded. Like one example is a guy called Kojo Forex. Kojo Forex had been I had met him when he was 7 years in the game. And it's when he was getting his consistency. And he became so good that he made so much money in 2019, 2020 during COVID. And he told us when he was teaching us at some point in between that he made so much money in 2 years that he forgot all the pain he had for 7 years. So when now it hit me, these people are talking about serving a lot of time. I didn't understand why they were so good. You used to enter a trade, they make money and close out. You are left in the trade with a signal and you end up losing. And then I used to ask myself, Is it that these people are lying to us, or there's something really happening in the market? So to answer your question in short, if I had a mentor who guided me honestly, step by step, without a rush, and told me, Kevin, it's going to take you this long, maybe I wouldn't have been happy, but at least I would have reduced my expectation and let the performance make me feel comfortable later. Not the wanting and the yearning. I want to drive this car. Hey, I used to look at my mentor. Hey, amenunua Mercedes. I want to buy the same at that time. Na ndio umeingia kwa market. Yana comment nimekuwa hapa miaka 7. Inakubypass kama upepo. Because maybe unajiambia, mimi ni ule, mimi akili yangu ni poa. I'm that smart person. Missy, I don't need 6 years to succeed. I don't need 3 years to succeed. So I used to convince myself that I am better than that person. Then I came to realize, Forex si mambo na uchopi. Kama ingekuwa mambo na uchopi, since Forex is more lucrative even than medicine, doctors will be flooded in the industry. They are smart people, but why aren't they shifting to this business? Then I knew this business ni biashara ya kukaa kwa streets na watu wa Wall Street. Ndio ulan, watu wanafikirianga aje. Why do I lose most of my trades in the morning? When I go to the evening, I win more. It's about studying your history. You have your journal, inakwambia. Ukiingia London session, una losing trades zako zote. Ukienda New York, you win all your trades. So what are you doing in London? You dispose of London and backtest during that time. So yes, my curve could have been better if I had a mentor. Another question.
So me, I want to learn quick, right? I don't have, okay, I have time, but I can't wait for 1 year, right? So we always study 1 hour a day. What should I do more? Because for me, I want to do more.
Okay, you want to do,
because I want to do more, right? Because, okay, sometimes I find myself, I have time. I want to do something on trading, but I don't know what to do. You get? And what I'm trying to do is maybe avoid listening to many people at the same time because I'm getting conflicted.
Okay.
Yeah, and I still have time. So I'm wondering, like, what should I do? I need to learn something. Because if I'm not learning, I get discouraged and I'm like, I want to give up. But for me not to feel like that, I need to do something. You get?
Yeah, you see,
Yeah.
the same way I'm telling you about serving time. And this is something that's going to go over your head, or you might take it and run with it. Because I will do my best. And I will keep teaching you with the pace that I can. Because as much as I'd want to give myself, I am here live one-on-one. I can't fast pace this. It's going to go a day by day. Do you know why actually it will be beneficial for you to do that? Because you're going to learn how to commit to some time to trading consistently. So you see this, the fact that you're meeting every day at 2 is going to give you that consistency to be present during your time. And this is going to help you over time with the markets. Maybe you cannot see it now. Maybe it's just 6 days into our class. But as we move on, you're going to realize that we're not going to do this forever. We are not going to learn this theory forever. This theory is going to come in, you're given an assignment, and be content. Let me tell you something, Mariana. When you're in the market, the biggest problem you're going to experience is giving your money back to the market. Why do I say that? You will be entering the market at maybe London session. You enter at 2 a.m. New York time. Then you trade up to 5 and you have losses, maybe like 3 losses in a row. And then you're like, I want to stay, market imechukua pesa yangu, I want to stay here longer. Now, I want to tell you this. The best dancer always knows when to leave the floor. That's the best dancer or the best musician. You always know when to leave the floor. If you don't know when to leave the floor, if you're not the person who can close a session with the losses and just say, unajua niaje, I want to do more. I want to keep trading more. I want to keep executing more and looking for opportunities in the market. That one will be there. Itakuja na itakuwa drag, and it's going to make you lose your ass in this market. You're going to make so much money in a week. And one fateful day, that aspect of I want to do everything at once and I want to hit home run in this market is going to ruin you, and you're going to feel worse than you're in the market. And you're going to go to yourself after you've blown an account or gone lost, and you say, sasa kwa nini niliingia kwa hiyo market? It will be about regret. And there's nothing you could do about that situation. As much as you would want your money back, you will feel helpless just because you are not submitting to your patience, just because you think there's something more to be done for upfront. Ni kama kuna vitu mingi nafaa kwa nafanya saa hii ndio ni mnoma forex. Mariana, hakuna. My request that tukianza course nilikwambia, just submit to 3 months of rigorous training, of rigorous. Na si rigorous ati nakupatia vitu mingi, no, of structured. This is what we are going to do. By 3 months, I'm not going to tell you to do anything else. I'm going to tell you, if I've not given you value, then you will ask me, Kevo, sijasoma kitu in those 3 months. But by that time, you'll know how to navigate everything smoothly. Then from then on, you start building upon them. That's when I tell you, Mariana, go to the charts that week, do this and this and this and this, and we are meeting on Friday for 2-3 hours, and I want you to explain to me, I want to see how you journaled, I want to see how you backtested, I want to see this and that and that. I want to see you explaining to me, when you're on the chart, what you see. What do you see? Is it a good place to enter? Is it a good place to exit? Let me tell you, as much as you want to read everything, I just want to reduce your expectation in finding a perspective that there's so much you need to be doing. Remove that. The moment you remove that expectation and be calm, be patient, submit to time. Submit to time, Mariana. Submit to time. If you can't submit to time, don't do this. I don't want to continue after this month. If you don't want to submit to time, I'm going to teach you this month, and I will give you everything that I need to do, and then you will go to the charts, and there is no need for me to do that. So, mimi sitakuhype hapa nikwambie ati nini. I am a guy who used to get straight A's in school. Remember, I've gone to very good schools. I've done my best. I've gone to university. Had my second class uppers, and I was still in business. I did a master's. So it's not that my head wasn't good. No. Then I came to realize there was something really wrong internally. Something was wrong internally. And I don't know what it was until later on, when I'm looking things from a third eye. You're holding on to losers for so long. I'm going to teach you how to cut your losses short. But do you think you're going to do it in 1 week, in 2 weeks? You're going to do it in 6 months. You're going to struggle with it. I've seen students who passed funded challenges. And then when they were given the money, within the first week, the account was negative 4%. Umeshafundiwa. Then you wonder, why? Then they tell you, nili over leverage. Oh, nili over trade. Namwambianga aje, rudi kwa ile class yetu tulisoma hizo vitu. You better remind yourself of these things. Mariana, hii biashara ni ngumu, na nitakuambia roho safi. Na usijione ati juu unajua biashara ama uko na profession ya mwalimu ati you are any smarter than this market. I'm telling you, it's gonna humble you time and time again. Time, and it will humble you so much if you don't submit to it, and then later on, now you're gonna sit down and say, haya, sawa, tuendele. So you make a choice from day one. Do you want to experience that, or do you want to submit to time? That's a choice you'll have to make internally. You don't have to tell me what you're going to do. I cannot do anything about it. What I can, and I will not promise that I'm going to give you so much work to go and do. Nope. If you are studying market levels, institutional level, supply and demand levels, all those levels, when you are learning them, my only thing will be, Mariana, just go to the charts and do me 10 to 20 examples of that. Then the next day, we're going to learn channels, trend lines, whatever. How are they put? How retail traders use them? How institutional traders use them? I will give you examples on that. You go do them. Come back. You go to the next section. Market structure. I show you true highs, true lows. higher highs, higher lows, fractal nature of the market. I will show you how the market moves, psychology of the market, why traders are failing every single time. Are you going to cut in them even if you know them? Yes, because the market will manipulate and manipulate you, even the best of traders. And if you still have your ego that I am the best of the best, shock on you. The market will teach you so many times to respect it. So if you don't have a trading plan, which you're going to create with you over time, not now. I'm telling you the things that are going to be there. How do you create a trading plan and don't even have a trading system? So we are going to create with you a trading system. Then we create a trading plan. Then we align your routine from learning and these classes, we align it now to trading the sessions. Why? Because I will have discovered Mariana's routine is like this. If she performs well in the evening, I have now known Mariana has 6 hours in the evening. Can I recommend her to trade in where she has 2 hours in the morning? No. I will tell her, Mariana, don't even touch the morning where you have 2 hours. Those 2 hours, spend it with your family. It will be worthy time spent there. The 6 hours you have in the evening, when you think you can be attentive and no one is disturbing you and no business calls are coming in, that's when I want you in the market. I am here to study you over time. And believe you, Mariana, I am committed to this 100%. Do not doubt, because I pray every time before I come to class to talk to you or even to any other student. I tell God, I need to do something good from this person. I don't want to give them hype. I don't want to lie to them. I don't want to become a machine, because I cannot be a machine with students the way I am a machine with the markets. So I pray that you're able to submit to time. That is what I'm praying that you will. Na usikuwe na rush. Na kama kuna mahali uko na hope ati forex itakutoa kwa mashida saa hii, let me burst your bubble. Allow me kindly from the bottom of my heart, and apologies for bursting your bubble. You are not going to get out of debt with forex at the moment. It's not gonna work. And it's up to you to decide, is it what I want to help me now, or I gain all the knowledge I need from it, and I become like a child. I mute my noisy areas uko online. I just mute them. Niache kelele uko online. Nirudi nikae chini nifanye hivi. If I give you a lesson and I give you 20 examples, you want to do 100, do 100. The better for you. But we are gonna go step by step, and I will give you everything in that 3 months. Because I'm telling you, Mariana, we have taught boot camps. We used to call them Forex, one weekend Forex boot camp. We used to teach Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The same way tulikuwa tumefanyiwa na akina Kojo. We still did that to traders. And then I reckon, I think God ananipenda, ananiambia, ananiconvicting, ananiambia, Kevo, you are doing something wrong. So I left TZ. I went to TZ for a year. We used to teach and make money with some guys called Intelligent Effects. Go look for them, and you'll see my pictures in their page. Uko chini, tukianzia na wao, I'm the one who used to do advertising to them. And since they never knew English fluently, I used to be the guy who used to write everything on their social media platforms. I used to write things in English, talk in English, advertise in English, because they used to advertise in Kiswahili because they're Tanzanians. So believe you me, Mariana, there's nothing I have not seen from the other side of marketing to the side of trading. And many traders are not trading out there. They are social media people. I hope that will help. Tell me something else.
I don't know if I have some. I don't know. I'm just hoping that I can be able to do more and acquire more. That's my hoping.
Do you know 3 months is a very short time, Mariana? And it's also a long time. It is yeah.
But I don't know if it's 3 months of me learning and then after that, am I supposed to trade? I don't know, because it's a 1-year course. What's the timeline? 3 months and then I trade, or I don't know.
I understand you really want to trade, but I have
No,
told
just
you.
asking, like, these 3 months you're talking about, it's learning, right? And then is it like learning theory and practical, and then from there now we start trading? How is it?
I'm gonna ask you something with the question you've asked me, because me, Mariana, I don't know if you have realized, but I like being very open and very plain, and I like honesty. Mi sipendi uongo. Mi nilikuwa napigwa sana nikiwa mtoto juu ya kudanganya, so sipendi kudanganya. Now I'm gonna answer you with one thing. Faith is a substance of things that are substance of things that are unseen, and the evidence substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things that are unseen. Now, mimi kila siku hata nikitrade ama hata nikifanya kitu yoyote yangu, I have learned to trust the process by faith. Now, I can either tell you one or two things. I can tell you, Mariana, just so that tumalize na nikuambie 3 months utakuwa sawa, na nikuambie why ndio maybe installments ulipe ama whatever. I can use that gimmick and advertise for you na nikuwe advertiser. But I can also tell you this. It depends on how you will approach the market internally from within, not externally, not what I teach you. What I teach you is online. Hata hizo vitu nimekuandikia hapo, hakuna kitu mpya. I never created anything. There's nothing new under the sun. Mimi siku create hizo supply and demand. Siku create smart money. Siku create liquidity. Siku create fair value gap. Siku create nini. I never created any of them. I learned them over time. And I knew hii inaweza tumia. Trend lines nitakuwa naweka, lakini nitakuwa naona pale traders wengine wameka trend line, ndio mimi naingia kwa trade alafu nachukua hiyo liquidity. That is how I came to think of it. Lakini nilianza na basics. So let me give you an example. You might have come through support and resistance, and you trade it maybe, and you put in your lines there and you trade them. I'm also going to teach you support and resistance differently, and I'm going to teach you some levels which you normally call as levels. This is a market, the institutional levels. I'm going to teach you all types of support and resistance. Actually, kesho hiyo ndio most of the things tutafanya. Institutional levels, support and resistance. Maybe umepata nazo online. Why I'm doing it is because I want to give you that foundation ndio uone pale tutaacha kuzitumia. There's a point utafika kwa strategy uacha kuzitumia. So usipo serve your time ya kusoma uone, Kevo alinifunza support and resistance, lakini hatumii kwa trading yake. Na kwa nini haitumii? Kwa sababu ya hii na hii na hii. Kwa sababu kuna version itakuja itasupersede your support and resistance. Kwa sababu venye anaangalianga market, si venye mimi naangalia market ikiwa na support and resistance. Are you getting my point? So unless you have all these basics, foundation, uko na hii. Ukifika 3 months, what I would have done is given you everything and you have practiced it. Now, I know that now when Mariana starts putting in her system, in the process of the 3 months, by the time the 3 months is over, Mariana has a trading system. Now, can we do something about her trading routine? Yeah. We have seen that pale jioni ndio kona time. Haya. So hiyo time itakuwa consistent every single day. Haya, Mariana atakuwa anafanya nini weekend? That is my job, to ensure that I will align everything for you. Can I do it in 1 month? No. 2 months? No. 3 months? No. Maybe 4, maybe 5. So depending on how we're going to layer all these structures, that's how I'm going to piece it in for you. Ndio ukiangalia usisemange, Kevo alinifunza, mimi kama Mitch Kojo alinifunza third touch trend line. Mimi Mariana sijui kama ushaifanya patana hizo vitu. I was taught third touch trend line by Kojo. Does it work? Yes, it does. But what was the probability of it working? Maybe one time it can work once in 5 trades. So is that a good probability? No. So I'm not going to trade trend lines because I've seen it fails more than it wins. Are you getting my point? Those are the things that I want you to go kama unaangalia kwa njia. Ndio ukifika kwa juu upatana na mtu anakupatia stress zake. I use the easiest strategy, support and resistance, and I make 5 figures. Come and see how I trade. You'll be like, thank you. No, sir. Let me pass. Because I want to show you ukiingia kwa hii shamba ya Forex, nini utapatana nayo na nini unatumia na nini hautumii. Ndio ukisikia uko nje usichukue kama shiny object. Kama sasa uliona strategy of Forex trading, kaniuliza, Kevin, can we try this one day? I clearly told you no. Na nilikwambia ile no tu ya heshima. Kwa nini? Because I have done it. What is the other reason? Because that guy will only show you when he is winning. It is always after the fact. It is not when the market is live. Go and look after it. And this gimmick has been used over and over and over again. After the fact. When the market is moving, when your P&L is going up and down, when umeenda $100, alafu unaenda -50, alafu inaenda 150, alafu inarudi negative, inarudi zero, alafu inaenda negative hivyo. You think those are the confidences utazipata na watu kwa mind zao? No, I'm so sorry. You're not gonna do that. Because people are human beings. And they will always give you shiny objects because there's something they're selling behind the scenes. And you will always know that. And they're not willing to give you their time. No one online is willing to give you the time. They're willing to go take a course somewhere, edit it, go to ChatGPT, put it down, but they're not going to tell you what things they experience every day. Do I still make losses today? Yes. Do I sometimes find the market unreadable? Yes. The same guy, you are like, I want to trade like me. Yes. But do I win eventually? Yes. Do I take a lot of trades in a day? A lot of trades in a day. Can I minimize them if I want and use a calculator? Yes. So there are so many sides of this coin. So you choose the good guys or the bad guys. The choice is yours. You want to make a lot of money? Fine. Put your money in the trading. Then risk it all and say, ikipata ipate, ikikosa ikose. But I know now you have experienced how the market fluctuates. Take your money very fast and goes to the direction which you wanted the market to go. Sasa kuna mtu yote atia kwa hapo wanaangalia kenye unafanya. No. It's because 90% of traders think alike. 90% think alike, and they have been thinking like from 500 years ago. Nothing has changed in this industry. Nothing. So, kuna vitu mingi hapa nitakushusha, nitakanyanga ego yako. Hiyo ni kitu moja nitakufanyia na itakuwa favor nitakufanyia kwa sababu kanyanga ego yako kinga kwa market, market haina kazi yako. Usiingie kwa market useme, "Oh, wewe market uko na pesa yangu." Market haina kazi yako, Mariana. Haina pesa yako, haikudai kitu chochote. Market haikukutafuta Thailand. Ulienda ukatafuta market, ukaingia na ukaweka pesa zako. So market haina deni yako. And moving forward, you will make a lot of money, yes. But not with the mentality that the market owes you anything. It doesn't. It doesn't matter who you traded with. Own up to it and make peace with the problems you've initially had in the market. Make peace with it. Make peace and have a very clear mind. And in the next 3 months, you will be so smart in this thing. Hautakuwa na stress za mtu anakuambia oh nini. Kama sasa, let me give you an example, Mariana, and be outrightly honest with me. Remember when I was teaching you about the MetaTrader 4 platform? When you had,
when was it?
Last week. I taught you about the MetaTrader 4 and the margin call, margin stop outs and all that.
Yeah.
You might have gone through baby pips before, but did you know what those numbers were?
No.
Did you know how they affect your trading?
No.
But right now you do. At least you have an idea that when I see these percentages go down, my account is actually blowing and I need to just close out this trade or I add more money in the market. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be beneficial for you as you move forward?
Definitely.
Are you going to forget that topic again?
No.
Will you ever go back to that topic again to learn what margin call is?
Yeah, in case
something, yeah, in case you need to, but it's not a must.
Yeah.
Now, that's what I'm gonna do for you, and that is why I'm telling you, itikia tu kutembea. Mimi mwenyewe ninatembea. Hebu imagine nikiambia 2020 na sasa in 2024 mtu sasa ndio akiniuliza Kevo, how have you become so good? Kuna tulianza nao sasa I talk about things in the market, they're like, Kevo, unaona nini kwa market? And I'm like, si tulikuwa na nyinyi tu juzi 2 years ago kwa market. Kwani mmesahau? Hey, they became stale. They have no idea. Mariana, mimi nakanga kwa chat kila siku. Hebu jiulize, Keka ananitumianga assignment, ana trade, ana mark na ananirudishia assignment. Na chelewangu. Na sio mimi peke yangu. Na bado niko na Zoom na students wangu hao wengine. Tukitrade sometimes wananiulizanga yake hivyo leo nini? Juu unajua wanajua kile tunafanya na wanajua risk, naambia tuingie kwa market. Lakini ukipata blow account yako tukitrade na wewe, shida yako. Mimi yangu nitakuonesha sija blow. Kwa sababu mimi I am a very quick decision maker. Now let me give you an example. Uliniuliza juzi, can I trade the 1 minute time frame? All right?
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you, 1 minute for me might be the best. But can I tell you, a year ago, I never used to touch one minute time frame. I used to fear it like hell. Because anytime I used to enter 1 minute time frame, I used to be depressed. But I used to be the best analyzer. Even in the group that I had in Tanzania, I was the best market analyzer. I used to analyze the market, and when I say the market is going north, it is going north. But the problem was, at that time, we were trading swing trading. We weren't trading day trading. Mimi niliacha watu wakitrade swing trading. We used to analyze 28 pairs, Mariana. 28 pairs. Then, hiyo ni Saturday. Then on Monday, we have 6 pairs which we'll be looking at in the week. Tulikuwa tunaziita top 6. Then hizo zingine tulikuwa tunaziondoa tunaziweka kwa place inaitwa wild cards. I'm going to show you all this. But can I show you in a day? Hapana, but nitakuonesha. It was a very good style of trading for someone who is busy or doesn't like the market fluctuations or is fearful to execute or wants to execute, set a stop loss and wait for the market 1 day, 2 days to hit their take profit. With all the fluctuations, market inaenda $1,000, inarudi 500, inarudi 0, inaenda 2,000, inaenda hivyo mpaka inaenda 5,000 USD. When you're not looking at it. We used to use alerts. The reason why I told you to pay for premium, I wanted you to be able to put 100 alerts on your market. Because you might end up being a swing trader or a day trader or a scalper. I don't know what this course is going to make you end up to. But I don't want to confine you at Mariana, you'll have to trade like me. I'm a very risky trader. I'm one trader who is called high stake trader. Mi si ule trader tinaingia kwa market kidogo. Mi sinanga uoga ya execute. Even if I will end the session with a drawdown. I know by the end of the day, I will cover my drawdown and I will make my profits. Do you know how to make your money back? Apana. Me, I know how to lose 1, 2, 3% and then make 5 by the end of the day. Then I cover my losses and still end up with 2%. I know how to do that. Have you gotten to that level? Not yet. Are you going to get to that level? Yes. And you don't let your losses amplify. Come on, Mimi, let me give you an example. If I'm trading a $20,000 account, says it TKO market and minus $5,000, siwezi kubali. Why? Because ninajua niko wrong. I know when I am wrong. I used to be sung for. You have to know when you're wrong. Hiyo ni mambo na ego. Usiende na market. I want to teach you how to get to the market with no ego. Usiende na ego. Ingia kwa market, unajua. Mariana, unaweza ingia leo kikurambe. Unaweza ingia leo ikatae. Na siku yote ukule loss. Hivyo ndo unaweza jipata. But at the same time, unaweza ingia hii market kutengeneze pesa venye hujawahi ona. So, we will have a lot to go through. Ask another thing.
I don't know.
No, take your time. Think. Karibu kunini. Itakupata dakika zingine 2, then we close the session because from tomorrow we'll just do practicals all the way. Tuende hivyo tuanza na basic practicals ndio uweze kujua kuchukua vitu, kusetup chart yako. So I'll be teaching you the chart as I show you. Tu utakuwa unaangalia. Na nikiguza kitu na kuambia hii ni nini. This is how I pick it, this is how I set it up here, this is how I know, this is how I save it. Vitu kama hizo. Vitu utajua. Ndio the time tutamaliza 3 months, kama ni kuset up charts, kama ni kuanalyze, kama ni kujua draw liquidity, kama ni nini, zote unajua. Sasa kama ni kutrade, ni kupractice. Lazima backtest. After 3 months, Mariana, I will give you a demo account for a month. So, say after 3 months, nakupea live account. Whatever I have taught you, I want to see you move that account. See your funded account. Demo. Nataka kuona move from this level to just 3% ama 4%. Na umaliza hiyo mwezi na 4%. Hata sio mingi ama 6% hiyo mwezi. Then you see how challenging 6% in a month is ukianza. Ndio ujue, enyewe. You will backtest. I want to see you backtest. I want you to do stuff. You do screenshots until the image ya Forex ingie kwa mind yako. Ati ukiona chart, you know what you're looking for. Yes. So unless you have any questions, I hope I have given you my side of the story as raw as possible. I've shown you that I've gone into losses, I've gotten into debts, I have closed shop, I have gone to zero back again from a high pedal stool, narudi mpaka chini kabisa, I walk back again. God has been faithful until I go to where I am. But unaona mpaka nime-lose friends wengi sana in the process. Na nime-lose chama mingi sana in the process. Okay? Because of unavailability. Is it something that, yeah, I have my family and that is enough. But when people call upon me when it is important, I leave and I go. But not all the time. Isipokuwa vitu kidogo nimefanya online na nini na kutengenezea na kualign biashara za wife na nini hiyo weekend, I work with my family and for my family. Yeah, that's what I do. When I'm called upon, I will do things for my family, and that's what I made a decision to do. Because as a human being, you can only do so much. Yep. So we will move on steadily. So sina ati mambo mob ndakwambia fanya hivi fanya hivi fanya hivi. Hii market itakuonyesha vitu na utaona. But mimi ndakupromise ndakusaidia. Hiyo ndio kitu ndakufanyia. Huku roho safi kila siku. Hakuna siku Mariana hata kama nimechelewa na hizo dakika kidogo ama whichever, nimekosa kushow up class. Nasa kosa kushow up class. So you don't have even imagine hata worry kama Kevo hata show up. You don't have that worry. Nimekwambia ondoa your worry. Then trust the process. Are you ready?
Yeah. Let me ask you, how many students you have taught so far?
I've taught around 9 students. 9. Because I cannot do more than 3 at a time. So the first 3 months kama hizo zenye nawafunza, I can only teach 3 peke yake maximum. Hata nikaambiwa na mtu saa hii. Total wenye wako ni 9, so plus you and the 3, kuna wewe, kuna Daniel, ni wenye sawa wamejoin hii season, ni 3, so 9, 10, 11, so watakuwa 12.
And the previous, can they be able to trade and see progress?
Trade.
Like all of them?
No, they do trade all of them. They actually funded. Hata kama sio account kubwa wote, kuna mwenye ako na 50k, kuna mwenye ako na 100k, kuna mwingine anatrade ya 200k, depending na uwezo ya mtu at that time. Kwa hata wewe ile time tutamaliza account kama ufikie mahali unaanza kubuy funded account, you will buy what is available then. Utaanza ati kwenda kukopa ati watu uko pesa ati give me money to buy a $300,000 account because I know how to trade. No. Kwa sababu pia hata hizi losses ni scalable. Kama hujazoea kuluza $1,000, Mariana, unafikiri utakuwa na comfortable kuluza $1,000 kwa market ya nini? Utakuwa na stress aje? Utakuwa na lose 2% kwa account yako, una freeze. Unasema, "Oh, I'm almost breaching my daily drawdown. I cannot take any more trades." Who said so? You trade. You keep trading. Market itakuramba sometimes, itakusumbua sometimes, but you become a beast kwa hii market. Unakuwa mzii. Unajua kuangalia for hour, unaangalia hiyo candle venye ina expand. I will teach you so many things that utakuwa unaangalia unasema, "Wa?" Mimi kuna time ningana na student hivyo kwa class na mwambie, I read every candle by name. I tell you, this is an order block in 1 minute. Go to 5 minutes. This is a what? Enda kwa 15. This is a what? This is an imbalance in a higher time frame. Nini. That's a quality trade. Take it. Risk 1.5%. Take profit 1:2. You are talking as you trade. It happens. But nikienda na wewe saa hizi kwa market ni kuonesha hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi, I'm gonna bombard you so much instead of kuambia fanya hivi. I will still be doing the same thing 3 months to come, 4 months to come, 1 year to come, 10 years I'll still be a trader. Why would I make 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 a week? I go to do something else in a different country. Why would I go do that? Doesn't make sense. So much stress out there. People are dying. People are doing so much just to make $1,000, $2,000 and want to live lavishly. So unatengeneza pesa, unapeleka kwa mashamba, unafanya hivi, unainvest, unajenga hii, kando, bila mambo mingi. And that's what you're going to do for the next 5, 10 years, silently behind the scenes. Then after 10 years, you are blowing off, You have finances in Forex and money coming in from different streams. So even when you want to open a social media platform and hype people out there, you're not telling them the whole story. You become a marketing guru. But at the moment, when God has favored us, we do what we do. Yeah. So moving forward, I wanted this session to be a session where I tell you everything about me the most I can, and I see what your perspective is and what you want in Forex and advice where applicable. Because from tomorrow, we are going to discuss all this again. We're not going to talk about how Forex affected my journey or whatever. We are going to have nuggets, yes, but it's not about practice. It's me doing practice. I tell you, share Mariana during class. I want to see you draw this. I want to see you draw this. I want to see you set up your chart like this. The way you've seen me do it, I'm going to annotate on your chart. Hapa ingia, fanya hivi, fanya hivi, fanya hivi. Tukimaliza class, you know trading view, you know what to do as we move, as we move, as we move. Okay? Na hakuna tunitaacha unturned. So, in case tunauliza swali ya kitu fulani kwa market, nione nitakufunza another different day, hakuna haja nirudie. We refine and move. Then kuna mali nitaenda kukuonesha how I do my top-down analysis and how all these things fall into place. Ile support analysis nilikuonesha, niwekanga ya time frame gani na gani na gani, siekangi ya gani. Because some of these support and resistance are just crazy. They don't work. Is that fine?
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I hope everything is fine. You go ponder on it. Tomorrow be ready. We continue. We start our class. Nishakuandikia hiyo ni routine, but nitakutumia the guide ya kesho. Alafu now we can move on.
Okay.
Yes. So all the best. Have a wonderful one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. No assignment, right?
Today, no, you want an assignment?
Yeah.
Now since you didn't do any practical, let me pass. Then tomorrow you'll have the assignments resuming. Because today we are just in it. So actually your assignment will be just to ponder on everything that I have said. That's the assignment. Okay? And come up with your resolutions of how you want to move on. Your next 3 months resolutions. I just want your next 3 months and 6 months. I want to see your next resolutions. What do you want with what all I've told you? What are you gonna do in the next 3 months as you are learning? Because you're learning or yarning and learning before you earn. You're gonna yarn for the next 3 months is yarning. Another 3 months of the market teaching you, not me teaching you, the market now teaching you as I'm guiding you along. Then now after that you start earning your money. But before then, there's nothing you will like. Nitakuwa nakufunza leo pattern, kesho unasahau Mariana. Nitakufunza leo pattern, tunaenda kwa market na tunawatch na wewe na kwambia Mariana hapo kuna entry. You can't see it. It happens so fast. Or uko na za doubt. Ama ita fail. Ama nikiingia sell, haita sell inafaa kubuy. Ama ni those are the things that nataka ukiwa kwa market unaniambia what are you thinking? What ni market nakwambia nini? What are you thinking? Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.